Making your selection?
Oh, gotta hand it to the hospital. They sure have interesting ways to raise money.
Well, time's running out. You better make your choice.
Oh, no, I'm not. Not me.
Oh, come on. It's for charity.
Oh, I'll make a donation, but, geez, the last thing I need right now is a date.
Well, it wouldn't really be a date if it was with your ex.
Bid on JR?
Oh, come on. How psyched would AJ be if he knew his parents were hanging out?
Yeah, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
You wouldn't have to put up with boring small talk. You guys already know everything about each other.
Why are you... JR put you up to this, didn't he?
Hey, Ems, what do you say? A little bit of strawberry ice cream or chocolate or maybe a little bit of both?
Just want to go home.
Okay, well, we just got here, so why don't we try and make the best of it?
Fine. Can I go into the kitchen?
Not alone, no.
Dad, I know everyone who works here, please.
All the poor boys laying restless.
Hey, Vanessa, would you mind taking Emma into the kitchen and showing her around a little bit? That would be great.
Come on.
Okay?
How's Emma doing?
How do you think she's doing?
I'm just glad that she's home. Safe, and Annie's in Oak Haven, not behind bars.
Yeah, well, I heard you had a hand in that.
I know it's not enough.
No, it's not even nearly enough.
Well, for what it's worth, I plan on keeping tabs on Annie, checking in with Dr. Burke and seeing how the treatment's going. Now, if there's anything else that I can do...
Actually, there is something else that you can do. You can stay away from Annie altogether. And Emma. In fact, you can stay away from my entire family.
Okay, why do you do that to yourself?
What?
You look at these magazines that are filled with tasty foods, so delicious. You know, the only thing we have here, pasta in the shells and freezer burned chicken.
Speaking of, what do you want to eat for dinner?
Well, there is a slim possibility, very slim, that you may be thawing solo tonight.
Big plans?
Well, I got roped into posting my picture for that bachelor auction at the hospital.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Why you look grumpy about it?
What do you mean? This is not grump. No, this is amused anticipation. I mean, come on, let's face it. I don't think the ladies will be lining up to date the ex-felon.
If I could afford it, I'd be on that line in a heartbeat.
Well, what's your plan? You staying late tonight?
Can't. Or at least I don't think I can. I put in a bid for the bachelor auction.
You're going on a date?
Are you the luckiest woman in this hospital or what? Get pizza, beer, one-on-one time with your big brother. It does not get better than that.
Yeah, that would be the evening of my dreams.
Come on, it's gonna be nice. Relaxing night, no drama, no complications.
No Kendall is what you mean, right? This is bizarre. I mean, usually avoid hanging out with women who get too close to you, but this would actually be a first date with Kendall.
Do I have to explain it to you again?
I think you do, yeah.
Clearly. Kendall's husband just died. She's neck deep in grief. Anything even remotely resembling a date would be a mistake.
If you say so.
I do, so thank you for getting me off the hook and outbidding her.
A, it is not a date. And B, it's just with Griff. Dinner with him.
Castillo.
Yeah.
He's the guy you're going on a date with.
Yeah. So?
Oh, no. Don't act like this is no big deal.
This is not a big deal.
It so is. He's a gorgeous doctor who saved your life.
Okay. All right, you're right. It is a big deal.
problem with you or your family.
Good, then you'll have no trouble staying away from us. Look, I warned you about Annie. I told you that she could be going off the rails, and what did you do?
Not enough. But I am trying to make it right.
Okay. Then you won't fight me on this. I know you listed yourself as Annie's contact person when I took you off that list. No visits, no contact, no checking up on her. We leave this to the professionals. Any contact with you is only going to make things worse. Trust me, I know.
That's what you want.
I want that because it's best for Emma.
Listen, you know, if I could go back, I would. But there's one thing that I would never change. Annie deserved some compassion.
Yeah? Well, Emma deserved to be safe. I guess we don't always get what we deserve, huh?
Sometimes that's a good thing.
I know I've only been working for JR for, what, a week? But I really think he's sorry for everything.
Yeah, I've heard him say that once or twice.
When he talks about you and AJ, I mean, the way he talks about you, how he wishes that you guys could spend more time together. And when Annie comes up, I mean, regret doesn't even begin to cover it.
Yeah, but he's been feeding that line to me, too.
See, but that's just it. I don't think it's a line. You go to dinner, talk, let him try and make up for his mistakes. Are you making a bid?
Whoa, wait a minute. You gotta do it now. Because this is your last chance, because I'm about to call the bachelors in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have our winners.
Did you make a bid?
Oh, yeah, a big one.
You won't regret it.
You honestly don't think you'll get any bids?
Well, not the kind that I want.
Who cares if you just got out of prison? Look at you.
Scott Chandler.
Scott, BC. Hey, it's Kara Castillo calling. Get your best shirt on because your date's picking you up within the hour.
Who is she?
She wants it to be a surprise. Anyway, have fun and thanks for donating your time.
Kara, just give me a hint. Give me one. Give me... Kara. Oh. You were right.
You got a date? I told you so.
Did you not hear the part where I said you were right?
Sorry, couldn't help myself. So who do you think it is?
I don't know.
Oh.
What?
I totally know.
Who is it? Someone from the hospital?
Doris. From billing, the one that you charmed to help me out with my medical bills.
What? Wait a minute. Why do you think it's... You don't think I could do better than Doris?
Well, a second ago, you thought you weren't going to get any bids.
Well, I was fishing for a compliment.
Well, what's wrong with Doris? I bet she has a major thing for you.
Well, first of all, she has anger issues. Frightens me a little bit. And secondly, how major?
You should probably bring a can of mace.
Are you kidding me? Now I'm getting a little scared.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
Yeah, for you, who's going to be sitting here eating a tasty chicken dish wrapped up in a blanket, all nice and cozy.
I feel like pasta tonight.
There's got to be something I could do to get out of this thing.
No. Hey, Doris paid good money for you. You are what she's gonna get.
Well, I won. Wow.
Hey, what I said before, about this being a big deal, I didn't mean that like, how could you go on a date with someone? I meant it in a good way. I like Griffin. He seems like a decent guy, and he obviously is very protective of you. He saved your life how many times now?
Well, it's kind of in his job description. He is a doctor.
Are you nervous? That's normal.
Really, you don't understand what I meant when I said this wasn't a date. Yes, I bid on Griff to get closer to him. But only because I'm digging for information. Something weird is going on with him. Something, it might even be dangerous. Either way, tonight I'm gonna find out what it is. Okay. All right. You have to swear you won't tell anyone about this.
With all the dirt you have on me, I'd be an idiot to say a word.
I was hoping more along the lines of, I'm your best friend, you can trust me.
That too.
All right, good. Because I have been dying to talk to somebody about this.
Bianca doesn't know?
Not everything. I mean, she thinks so highly of Griff, so I didn't want to put this on her. She's got so much to deal with the divorce and the custody battle.
Wow, this really is serious.
Yeah. You know how Reverend Torres works with a lot of the local kids? Well, he found out that someone has been selling them drugs, painkillers. And they traced them back to the hospital, your hospital.
You don't think Griffin's dealing?
I know. It sounds completely ridiculous when you say it out loud. But there's something else. And you have to promise, promise that you're not going to fire Griff.
Okay. Okay, I promise.
Okay. Griffin's been stealing antibiotics from the hospital. And he's been shipping them overseas to clinics who really need them.
But who can't afford them?
Yes. Noble and wonderful.
And also illegal. How do you know this?
He told me.
Wow, he must really trust you.
Well, he was trying to get me to have the surgery, and then it doesn't matter. The point is, I feel responsible for it.
Why?
Zach's whole reason for selling the casinos was to do something good with the money, like expanding the Miranda Center around the world and working with Griffin. But Griff didn't have the funds because I never sold the casinos. So I kind of feel like I forced his hand at it, like I drove him to steal.
Okay, first of all, that's not true. And even if it was, what does that have to do with these other drugs on the street?
Well, at first I thought nothing, but then it gets weirder. Okay, listen to this. Griffin went out. He spent the night somewhere, and I asked him where he was going, and he lied to me. But then he came back, and he was completely beaten up. I mean, he had bruised ribs, the works, everything.
Who did that to him?
He said some jealous ex-boyfriend. I don't think his story made any sense. Okay, you ready for the worst part?
It gets worse?
Yeah. Ricky told me this drug dealer had been beaten up the same night as Griffin.
Well, did he know what the guy looked like?
They didn't have a ton of details, but the ones they did have were a match. I don't know. I mean, I haven't spent that much time with Griffin. I don't really know him that well. Mainly because he won't let me. But Greenlee, what if he's in over his head? What if he's involved with the wrong people?
So you're digging because you want him to be innocent?
I don't want this to be true. I mean, he saved my life.
But you don't have feelings for the guy.
Have you listened to anything I've said?
Have you?
Okay, you know what? This is crazy. I have to go find Griff. Do it now.
Kendall. Good luck.